Good morning. As we all adapt to the many changes going on around us, we hope that today's message brings you motivation for the week ahead. Now here's Coach Ty with today's message.
Hello, friends, and welcome to this week's Monday Morning Pep Talk. This is Coach Ty Bellow. Thanks for joining us. When you come to a fork in the road, take it. The great Yogi Berra. What a quote. Unbelievable. When was the last time that you found yourself at a fork in the road, either personally or professionally? These are some of the most challenging times that you may ever face, the decision on which way to go. We have to weigh all of the pros and cons and also the current path that we're on, how that was going to be impacted, and obviously, what's the outcome going to be like? But how do we view or review the impact or decision and how that will impact those that may be close to us, whether family, friends, or coworkers? As I talk to many people, I believe that for the most part, we do include what the impact will be on others, but not always. So if you find yourself at a fork, think about the others as well. Today, I want to look at another part of the fork equation, and this is one that I believe is rarely talked about, and that is counsel. Are you seeking counsel when you come to that fork in the road? Getting other people to weigh in on your fork and where you find yourself on this current path that's in front of you. I know that sometimes the fork appears rather quickly, and while you're on your journey, you don't necessarily have time to make a decision. You have to make it right away. Okay, so you may not have the time for the input from others, but what about the time when you do have time for impact from others? How do you glean insight from those folks? What do you do? How do you seek them out? Maybe you don't do this because you've never done it before and really don't know who you should ask or talk to. Those are very common problem to have, and there is a very easy, to some degree, solution. Some of the obvious counselors that you could call upon would be family, friends, people that the decision would impact, obviously those that are in the close circle around you. This can include people that you know, people that you don't know that well. This could include people, and please note, some will be biased, some will be unbiased, and some will have some skin in the game because it will impact them and others will not. But how do you select the right person? Well, that's simple. Very, very carefully. I'm not trying to make this more complicated than it actually is, but we must get some form of counsel when we are at a fork in the road, if we have the time. So just jotting down their names of the people that kind of fit that description. Now, after you gather those, now you go and you talk with them and you lay out all of the facts. Now don't be alarmed at what you might hear. And by any means, don't hold back on the facts and the information. All that does is it sways the counsel's decision, and what they're going to give you is feedback, which you may have done purposely because you're trying to get the outcome that you want. That's a problem. Counsel is absolutely useless if you don't provide all of the facts. So, when you come to the next fork in the road on your journey, which you will come to another fork in the road, take some time, if you can, and get some counsel. It will make all the difference. Hey, until next time, this is Coach Ty. Please make today and this week productive and not just active. You have a choice. A fork in the road is an opportunity to seek wise input. Choose wisely. Join us next week for your Monday Morning Pep Talk with Coach Ty Bellow.
Thank you for joining us for this week's message. We hope that it'll spark some inspiration for your week ahead. And thank you for any feedback, a thumbs up on YouTube, or even sharing it. And we'll see you next week for your Monday Morning Pep Talk.